we'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Clock at 4. Unloads from 13. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And Dallas with possession. Irving looking around. The floater. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Out to the wing. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Here's Flag. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you watch Flag. This rookie has endless energy.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Jang. Outside Porter. Washington grabs the miss. Here's Dallas now. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Jang. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Marshall. And the 3 off target.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals. Whoa, Miles Turner. Put that on his highlight reel.
Marshall outside. Outside for Irving. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And Giannis throws it down.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Here's Flag. Driving inside. The shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Flag. Outside for Irving. Second chance shot. And it's in there.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
Porter from outside. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Flag. Marshall outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flag.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And the Bucks with possession. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's good on the putback.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Pass to Lively. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. 1 second left. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Bucks. Green for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Christie's shot is off.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Trent outside. Back to Kuzma. Goes up with the strike. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Mavericks trail by 5. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Flag. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Portis. Pass to Trent. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Middleton from the outside sends it home from three-point land.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Up top, Portis. No made baskets yet. Now, here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Middleton. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Mavericks making a change here. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Defensive foul. P.J. Washington. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. From the wing, Irving, no good. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Turner. Soft touch off the glass. Turner's got 6.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Here's Irving. Another miss by Irving. And Milwaukee has possession. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside Irving. Outside Christie. They need this. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 18.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead, leading by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Mavericks trail by 17. Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. This one for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And so it's Dallas with it. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Antetokounmpo, right side. He goes right over Daniel Gafford and slams it down.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 10.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Turner for three. He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jang. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Rollins. 11 feet out. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Man, good whistle there.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Mavericks trail by 20. Here's Flag. He's got 5. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an explosive finisher. Flag's going to give us plenty of highlights in his career.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Turner. Nice D from Gafford. Marshall outside. Pass to Washington. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Milwaukee leading by 16. Pass to Turner. Right wing. Outside Porter. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Christie. The 3 from Washington. Jang pulls it in. 1:44 left in the third. Banked it in off the glass. Jang's got his second basket.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Here's Flag. 7 points in the game. Washington with the ball. Portis picks him up. Pass to Christie. Off the mark there with a 3. There's the triple. And that's good. Portis for 3. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Mavericks trail by 21. And here is Irving. Inside. Gafford. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
The Bucks leading by 21. Porter from outside. Washington grabs the miss. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Portis. Here's Rollins. Back to Jang. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. 6 to shoot. Portis for three. Hits a three-pointer. Portis has got 6.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Rollins. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline at the end of the third quarter.